With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
Today our question is the number of common divisors of 10,800 and 9,000 is m. If a common divisor is selected randomly, then the probability that it is a perfect square is n. Then there are four options. M is equals 36, n is equals 2 upon 9, m is equals 27, and n is equals to 8 upon 27. So this is a multi-choice answer. So we have to find out what answers are possible for this question. Now we have we have to find out the common divisors of these two numbers, right? So 10,800, right? So we will factorize it, right? So we can write this as 108 into 100, right? And 108 can be written as 2 into 54 into 100 can be written as 10 into 10, right? Now 2 cannot divisible further, so we will break 54 now. We can say 54 can be written as 18 into 3, right? 10 is 5 into 2. Again 10 is 5 into 2. So that is how we will find out the factors of 10800, right? So 2 into 18 can be written as 9 into 2. So 2 into 9. Then 3 into 5 into 2 into 5 into 2, right? Again 9 can be written as 3 into 3. We have 3. Then 5, 2, 5, 2. Now you'll count number of times 2 is occurring, 3 is occurring, and 5 is occurring. So we can say that 2 is occurring for 1, 2, 3, 4 times, right? So we will write here 2 to the power 4. Then 3 is occurring 1, 2, 3 times. So 3 to the power 3. Then 5 is occurring 2 times. So 5 into 2. So that is what are factors of 10800, right? So we know that we have a formula that says number of divisors n can be given as if we have a number n, right? If we have a number n and its factor are as follows: a to the power p, b to the power q, and c to the power r, right? Then we can say that the number of divisors would be number of divisors. This is the formula for n, and we will write here that number of divisors would be p plus 1, q plus 1, r plus 1. We will just add 1 to all the powers and then multiply them, right? So for this number we have 10800. We can write the power is 4, right? P is 4 here, then q is 3 and r is 2. So 4 plus 1, 3 plus 1, and 2 plus 1. It will give us 5 into 4 into 3, 60. Now similarly you'll find out the factors of 9,000, right? So 9,000 can be written as 90 into 100, right? 90 can be written as 3 into 3, which is 9. We will left with 10 into 100 can be written as 10 into 10. We cannot divide 3 further, so 3 into 3 into 5 into 2. Then for 10 we will write 5 into 2, then again 10, so we'll write 5 into 2. So we can see that now all the numbers are prime numbers, they cannot divide further. So we will write 3 is repeating 2 times, so 3 to the power 2. 5 is repeating 1, 2, 3 3 times, so 5 to the power 3, and 2 is repeating 3 times, so 2 to the power 3. That is what are factors of 9,000. So here also you find out the number of divisors, right? Number of divisors would be add 1 to all the powers and multiply them. 2 plus 1, 3 plus 1 into 3 plus 1. So this is 3 into 4 into 4. 16 3s are 48. But in this question we don't require the number of divisors for both numbers, because we have to tell the number of common divisors of these two numbers. So we can see that the number of divisors of 10800 is, we will write down here that for 10800 we have divisors as 3 to the power 3, 2 to the power 4, and 5 to the power 2. And for 9,000 we have 3 to the power 2, 5 to the power 3. Okay, let's write down 2 below 2, 2 to the power 3, and 5 to the power 3, right? Now we will see how many numbers are common there. So we can see that here we have 3 times 3 and here we have 2 times 3. That means 2 times 3 is common in both numbers. So we'll write here common divisors, right? Common divisors would be 3 to the power 2, right? And here we have 2 to the power 3 common in both numbers, because here we have extra 2 but here we don't have extra 2, so we'll write 2 to the power 3 only. And here also 5 to the power 2 is common, right? Because here we have extra 5 but here we don't have extra 5, so it will become 5 to the power 2. Now we will find out the number of common divisors by applying the same formula. Number of common divisors would be, we will add 1 to all the powers, 2 plus 1 and multiply them. 2 plus 1, 3 plus 1 and 2 plus 1. This will become 3 times 4 times 3. 3 3s are 9 and 4 9s are 36. That means the number of common divisors is 36. So let's check our options. We can see that first option is given as m is equal to 36. So this is right. So this will become wrong. So C cannot possible. Now we will see if B or D is true. So we have to find out the probability that it is a perfect square. That means we have to choose a number which is a divisor of both numbers. That means common divisor. Then the probability that this number will be a perfect square, right? So to find a perfect square, we have a concept. We will write here to find perfect square. Right? Now the total outcomes are, these are our total outcomes, right? So we will write here 3 to the power 2, 2 to the power 3 and 5 to the power 2, right? So to find out the perfect square, what we have, so this can be written as 3 to the power 0, 3 to the power 1 and 3 to the power 2. This can be written as 2 to the power 0. We will have 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1 and 2 to the power 3 here, right? And here we will have 5 to the power 0, 1 till 5 to the power 2. Now we have to find out the common divisors. Common divisors, perfect square, right? So perfect square would be the numbers having even power. So here we can see that 0 is even, 2 is even, then again 0 is even, 2 is even, and here 0 is even and 2 is even, right? So we can write that having even powers, the numbers having even powers are 3 to the power 0, 3 to the power 2, then 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 2, then 5 to the power 0 and 5 to the power 2. So in this formula, if we see here that let's suppose this is our number, so we can see here that we can write this as 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 3 and 2 to the power 4. That means there are total 5 terms when we are having power 4. Similarly, for 3 terms, for 3 power we will have power, we will have 4 terms, and for 2 power we will have 3 terms. That is why we have added 1 to it to find the number of divisors. Similarly, to find number of perfect squares, right? To find number of perfect squares, what we will do is we will take these powers. Here we have 0 and 2, but total terms are in 3 we have total terms as 2, in 2 also we have total terms 2, and in 5 also we have total terms 2. So we will multiply these powers, these numbers. We can say that it will come 2 to the power 2 into 2 is 4, into 2 is 8, right? So these are the number of perfect squares in the given set of common divisors, right? How do we find out? Here we can see in the formula that we had power p, right? But the number of divisors in that power p will be 5 numbers, right? 2 to the power 4 has 5 terms inside it, right? Similarly, here also we can see that here we have only 2 numbers, but we are not having to the power 1. That is why we have not added 1 here, because we are missing 1 numbers is missing there. In all the 3 terms, 1 number is missing there, that is for the power of 1. So that is why we have just multiplied all the numbers to each other. There are 2 terms, so 2 terms into 2 terms into 2 terms. Always remember that these are the number of terms inside the possibilities of the powers, right? So here we will write here that this is 8, and the number of possibilities, total number of outcomes including perfect squares and including all other numbers is 36, right? We derived that m is equals 36, right? So probability will be probability of choosing a perfect square would be favorable outcomes upon total outcomes. That means 4 2s are 8, 4 9 are 36, so 2 upon 9, right? So we can say that B is also correct. Thank you.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.